Alright, so I'm in my friend's backyard right now, and the weather is looking nice enough that I think I may be able to find a certain species of snake that I know lives in here. It's a species of snake that, really likes to live in garden habitat where there's a lot of earthworms, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to see one, so just hold tight for a minute. So basically stones like this are what I'm talking about. You basically come around and, you just lift up stones and, little rocks and things like that. And oh, look at that. There's food for them right there. That's their main diet is earthworms. So I know I'm in a good place. Oh, little brown skink. Look at that. Wasn't expecting that. That's cool. This thing right here, maybe. Hold on. Worms, good. Oh, look at that. Right there. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. This is a rough earth snake. So I've got to be honest, I feel a little bit bad for these guys because, they just don't get a lot of attention from people. They're a snake that you can pretty much always find, if you're looking in the right place. They're not hard at all to find, they're a good way to prevent you from getting skunked, as you would say it in a herper's language. They're really great for controlling the population of earthworms, because that's their main diet. That's pretty much all they eat. And, this is how you'll find them in these little, suburban gardens a lot. And, we're in Midtown Memphis right now. And, you get these guys and Decay's brown snakes in really, really good numbers. They're called rough earth snakes because their scales are very keeled and rough. There is a smooth earth snake, but they typically are not as tolerant to large human populations as these guys are. Funny thing, these snakes, the rough earth snakes, they actually kind of benefit from human development is what it seems like, because it seems like these snakes only like to live in areas where there's a lot of people. If you go outside of areas that are more suburban, it seems like you don't really find these very much, which is pretty interesting. So I guess major human development doesn't always mean complete eradication of all wildlife species, so that's good news at least. I really enjoy finding them. They're a really cool snake. Uh-oh, that right there is not a good sign for him. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him back. All right, well, we've got our little friend here. It's time to let him go, so let's do just that. Off he goes. Stay away from that. He's probably not gonna be very merciful of you, dude. So the weather is being really, really weird today, and it is surprisingly warm for this time of year. I'm actually gonna go out and see if maybe I can find any other snakes, since that one was out and the weather's really good. So I don't know. Let's see what I can do. 60 degrees and sunny a few days before Christmas. Don't ask me. I'm gonna try and take advantage of this beautiful weather we're having. I'm gonna go to a few of my local city spots, and I'm hoping some snakes will be out basking right now, because this is really good. So I guess let's cut the chatter and get to it. Bingo. I knew there would be snakes out today. All right, let's get them. Awesome, look at that. Boom, black mask racer, just like that, baby. Since it is a little bit colder out, I don't think they're gonna be darting away as quickly as they usually would. Which, would explain why it was much easier to catch this guy than it usually is. Awesome, let's see if there's any others out. Oh, here we go. Right about there. There's another one. Okay, I'm actually just gonna go in slow and see if I can just pick him up. Something tells me he's not really warm enough yet to just dart away like they usually do. Yeah, he doesn't care. That's what you'll get a lot of the times when it's kind of mild like this, is that they don't really run away and they don't really care when you grab them. Get these things heated up just a little bit and they will more than care if you pick them up. Alrighty. So what we've got here, I'm sure you've seen these guys in some of my other videos, if of course you watch my other videos. These are black mask racers. So, basically in the Memphis area, we've got a different subspecies of racer, which is the black mask racer. And of course, I suppose you wouldn't really call these a distinct subspecies anymore, since they did change the taxonomy with these guys as well. But still, they look quite a bit different from what used to be known as southern black racers. They're a lot more gray, and, they've got that black stripe that goes through either one of their eyes. So that's kind of what makes the ones around here kind of... Hey, hi, hello. Hi, how's it going? Was it something I said? Do I smell bad? I'm sorry, dude, I didn't put on deodorant, I know. But anyway... Rude! What did he do? Did he say something too? So much drama. Yeah, as I said before, these snakes are very motion oriented. Okay, they're very interested in, my goodness, movement. You know, sometimes they get a little cranky with you because, obviously they're a wild animal and they don't really know what you're doing to them. But, you know, if you just, hey, shh, 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 shh. If you just soothe them the right way and give them the right love, then they will, hopefully calm down and not be so, cranky like this one is. It all comes down to how you handle them, guys. You know, if you're handling the snake gently in the right way, typically they're gonna be mostly okay with it. They're not gonna like strike at you or anything like that. As you can see, right now I'm holding him a little more evenly than I was before, and sure enough, he's you know, chilling out for me. He's not being a little jerk like he was before. And you know, this bigger one right here has been a good sport. You know, he hasn't tried to bite me once. Isn't that right? He's like, don't push your luck, dude. But yeah, I love these guys. They're some of the fastest snakes out here. They're really pretty with the blue stripe that kind of goes down their side right there. Pretty underrated snakes. I feel like a lot of people overlook them, which is a shame because they're cool. I really like them. I'm gonna let them go and see what else is out. All right, you're free, buddy. You are free to go. Let's see how fast he goes away. Bam, slides right down that hill and into that little tree. Super cool. Let's let the other one go. All right, time to let this guy go, the bigger one. Back right where I found him, so let's do it. I'm gonna try and tuck him away just a little bit because, you know, there's a trail right there, and I don't want anyone with foul intent to see this guy and feel the need to, you know, execute him. So I'll just put him right there, and I think he'll be good. Cool. Peace, dude. See you later, hopefully. Well, I got 2 racers at this spot. That's not bad, especially for this time of year. I'm happy to find just about anything. There's still some daylight left. I'm gonna hit up one of my other spots and see if anything's out over there. Here we are at the next spot. Just as I was hoping, there's still some sun on the rocks. Let's get to it. Called it. Well, I guess I didn't call it on film, but I called it in my head. That right there is a little young cottonmouth. I'm gonna see what I can do and maybe I'll be able to show you him up close. You know what? Forget cutting the camera. I'm gonna see if I can just hook him. Yeah, easy peasy, just like that. I'm gonna bring him right over here. Uh-oh. No, we don't want to do that, dude. Oh, crap. Hang on. Like that. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, got him back on. Right there. Perfect. So right now I think is a pretty good time to dispel a very commonly believed myth. This myth is that younger venomous snakes or babies, this guy isn't quite a baby, but he's younger. It's that, you know, younger venomous snakes are more dangerous than the adults because they can't control their venom. Now, this has not really ever been proven, okay? In fact, actually, when you get bitten by younger snakes, typically it's nowhere near as bad as if you get bit by a bigger snake. Basically, the reason for that is just the older snakes, you know, even if they can control their venom delivery more than the younger ones, the older ones are going to have a heck of a lot more venom than the younger ones are. So chances are if you get bit by an older snake, it's going to inject a lot more venom than, you know, a younger snake, even if the younger snake injects all of its venom. Now, you know, venom's a pretty complicated thing. A lot of people will say that, you know, when a snake is younger, its venom is more concentrated, and thus it's more potent. Now, this can be true in some cases, but there also have been some studies done that suggest that when some snakes get older, their venom properties actually get enhanced, and it becomes more toxic as they get older. Now, this just depends on the snake, it depends on the species. It's a very, very inconsistent thing, so it's really hard to pinpoint which snakes are gonna have what, and, you know, which ones are more dangerous to get bitten by and which ones aren't. Just don't get bit by a venomous snake. It's that plain and simple. Just don't get bit, all right? It's that simple, trust me. But cool, little younger cottonmouth, that's one of the really common species you get out here. Like I've said in every single other video that I have one of these guys in, they do not attack you, they do not chase you, they do not do any of that stuff. I always feel the need to put that out there since that is such a commonly spread misconception about these snakes. So let's let them go, and maybe I'll have time to find some other stuff. All right, time to go back home, buddy. I'm just gonna set him down right there. He's gonna go down in the hole, and I'm gonna keep looking for some more snakes. And just like that, there's another one. Now look at this one. You can see he's not chasing me. He's just flaring his mouth open, wiggling his tail around. This Whoop. They kind of flop around and stuff. This is the most common and pretty much 100% of the time cottonmouth behavior you'll see. He's not striking at me, he's not coming at me. I'm literally like a few inches away from him. If he wanted to, he could, but that's just not how they work. They don't do that. So, you know, that's the main point I want to get across with these videos with, you know, the cottonmouths in them, is just trying to, you know, clear out some of the myths about them, because, you know, they are a very, very misunderstood snake. But yeah, cottonmouth number 2, maybe there might be some more out. I don't know, let's keep going. So he's just right there. I'm done looking at him, and I'm just gonna walk away. He's gonna stay right where he is, and all is well. And we've got another one. This is by far the most common snake you get here at this spot. Right there, that is why they shake their tail. You can hear in the dead leaves, you know, it sorta, you know, sounds like a rattlesnake, and they use that as a secondary warning with that as their primary warning. If you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone, and all is well in the world. So cool, another cottonmouth, very nice. Well, I'm not really gonna mess with him. I'm just gonna leave him there, and I'm gonna walk away like so, and he'll stay there, and I'll keep looking. Alright, well, I think that's gonna do it for today, guys. You know, anytime I get snakes in December, it's a good day, so I'm very happy with what I got, and I will see you guys on the next video. Hopefully more snakes and other herps are to come soon.